Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kenyans, you will not believe this, that now William Ruto has dispatched his team from Kenya Kwanza to encounter what happened just last Saturday in Embu County during a church event at Embu University, where you saw the crowd celebrating Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the crowd celebrating Rigathi Gachagua, but the crowd was not celebrating Kindiki Kithure, and the crowd was not celebrating William Ruto. On the same note, what happened there? The residents and those attended that church event at Embu University heckled William Ruto while trying to convince them that affordable housing was benefiting them. On the same note, William Ruto was heckled, just trying to say that Chief and Shah is successful and is helping the resident. So the residents that attended that church event decided to show the truth. That remember, what you're saying, it is not true. So William Ruto has dispatched a team led by the governor of Embu County, Cecil Mbarire. At the same time, she is the chairperson of UDA party across the Republic of Kenya, escorted by the UDA, new UDA Secretary General, Hassan Omar, who is now at the same time the Member of Parliament of East African Parliament in Arusha. And together with Senator and together with members of Parliament in Embu County. And they're coming out to lecture those residents who heckled and of course celebrated Uhuru Kenyatta rather than celebrating William Ruto. Celebrating Rigathi Gachagua rather than celebrating Kindiki Kithure. They told us that Mount Kenya is now divided Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. Where Kindiki Kithure is coming from, they expected that Kindiki Kithure to be celebrated. What they saw in that event, it was a shocking thing. And that is why, at the end of the day, they said that Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta hired the crowd. The question is, it was a church event. How then was it possible for Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua to hire the crowd? And even if the crowd was hired, you could see the natural love that Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta received. I want you to listen to these members of parliament and together with the governor and the Secretary General of UDA as they're coming out to lecture the residents, never again to heckle or to celebrate Rigathi Gachagua Uhuru Kenyatta rather than celebrating William Ruto and Kindiki Kithure. Ladies and gentlemen, before we watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much. Let us listen to this.
Come what may what, as the leadership of this country, we are going to remain in this government. We are going to support the President of the Republic of Kenya and his deputy to deliver their mandate for the remaining 4 years. 3 years ambayo imebaki, ili tuweze kuwa na nchi ambayo iko sawa.
Jameni, na muomba mgusu na ule Mungu, Rais wetu William Ruto na Profesa Kindiki Kithure, tuunganishe pamoja na sisi Mbarire Embu County.
Sasa mimi nataka kuomba watu wa Embu tushikane, na hata kama kuna mahali serikali imekosea tutawakosoa na tutawaambia ni shida. Kama ni shida yake iko wapi?
William Ruto hana sababu isipokuwa kutolea kisigino Kindiki, alafu uko mbele baada ya Kindiki na sisi pia tunajipanga na mengine. Lakini ni mipango yenu. Shikilieni, msibanduke. Hamwezi mkapata fursa ya Mungu kama hiyo.
So this issue of Embu has terrified William Ruto. And that is why what he's doing now, he has dispatched these members of parliament. But remember, one thing that I believe is that these members of parliament, they are going to face the wrath. Will they come out to say that someone hired or rather the crowd to heckle? Because one thing that I know, the natural thing is that Kenyans, they don't want to listen to any kind of William Ruto's policies and agendas. Anything that entails William Ruto. So they will just face the wrath of the people. If they think that it was GACHAGUA who hired the crowd or sponsored the church event there, they must forget that. If they think that it was UHURU Kenyatta who sponsored that church event at Embu University, it was not true. It was a church event organized by Catholic, not GACHAGUA, not UHURU Muigai Kenyatta. And that is why even GACHAGUA was not given a chance to speak. If he was the one who organized that meeting, he could have spoke. He could have given a chance to speak. But for me, one thing that I know is just that siku za nyani zikifika, miti zote huwa zinateleza. No? Siku zikifika, sasa William Ruto anaona kila mahali inateleza because the church has come out to say no. The church has declared to mobilize Kenyans to face off the government of William Ruto that does not address their interest. Apart from the church, look at Kenyans. They are so eloquent and elaborate on this. But as per what I've seen so long, and again, as long as we are concerned, William Ruto is really fighting hard to regain the ground, because the ground has disappeared, and the crowd is shifting faster. The crowd is shifting very fast, you know. And so, as he wants Kindiki to be celebrated, I think Kindiki will only be celebrated maybe in his county, penye anatoka, maybe in his village. Because remember, I saw even some individuals who are coming from Tarakaniti asking, so now, what is this benefit we are going to benefit from Kindiki Kithure? What we never benefited from Rigathi Gachagua. It is just a trick or type of revenge that they had against, of course, Rigathi Gachagua. But I want to say this. Even if they are telling you that now good leadership is going to come from the leadership of William Ruto and Kindiki Kithure, what is this that we never heard from the leadership of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua? So one thing that I believe is that they're just struggling, you know, to try and maintain the good rapport they are having with the common mwananchi, which it is not there. On the same note, despite of William Ruto consuming the members of parliament, consuming the judiciary, consuming the executive, you know, some independent institutions like DCI, EACC, NIS, DPP, all of them, they are now currently serving William Ruto's interest. But remember, people's power is so powerful than even these independent institutions, because it is these individuals who are serving the interest of William Ruto, who believes that if they serve William Ruto will be successful, rather than serving the people. Because remember, when Kenyans will come out to say that now William Ruto is working, that is the success of William Ruto. But you cannot come out to tell us that it is William Ruto with his team who will come out to tell us that now we are working. It is us who should come out to tell William Ruto that you are working, your Chief and Shah is working, you know, your affordable housing is working. That is it. But typically, you can see how they are arguing, but there's nothing. It is empty, you know. So the man is just struggling. He's just struggling on a broad light. You know, that is whatever is happening. But the question that I want you to understand, is William Ruto going to succeed? Is William Ruto going to succeed? That is the question I'm trying to ask. Because I don't believe that now the trajectory that he has started is going to be successful. I told you yesterday that the crowd had already migrated from William Ruto. And so hii impeachment sijui ya Rigathi Gachagua sijui nini. ilikuwa tu wakati sasa crowd ilishatoka. So wale wanawadanganya sijui crowd iko na William Ruto, it is not true. Hiyo imeisha hivyo. So the man is struggling to maintain his momentum, which it is not there, and it is not going to work, because the same individuals who heckled William Ruto, they are going to heckle governor, they're going to heckle these members of parliament, no matter what. And I just am eager, waiting how they're going to deal with this common mwananchi, because it is going to be so rough. It is going to be so rough to them. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.